Hi, we are thrilled to be here today and to be here for a very good reason this morning. As he said, I'm Allie. This is my daughter Haven and my husband Will. So Haven is our fourth baby, but she was our first who was born here at this hospital on February 25th, 2015, and it was by far our favorite birth experience. Last December, however, we entered the front hospital doors with a limp and very ill baby with acute bronchiolitis and pneumonia. She spent 4 days in peds. She received wonderful care and went home to spend the holidays with her whole family, healthy and whole. However, in January of this year, we walked through the doors again as she had a severe case of RSV and pneumonia again. She spent 4 more days in peds, again receiving fantastic care, but unfortunately she got worse, and we entered the doors again one more time for her to spend 11 days in the PICU. I will never forget the fear I felt as 20 people rushed in to save my baby's life when her lung collapsed. But I'll also never forget the chaplain who prayed with me as I shook on the hospital floor, and the courageous team who spent all night making sure that she had the proper settings, the proper levels of everything she needed as she was sedated and on a ventilator. She has hypotonia, and so through our stay here, she needed many tests to rule out any other underlying issues causing so many illnesses. I feel like we saw just about every specialist and performed every test that you probably provide for children here. But the wonderful thing was, because of your merger with Children's, we had access to everything she needed right here in our hometown. And with 3 other children at home, this was priceless for us to be able to take care of everyone all at once. I will never forget the care that we received here and the caregivers who were like family to us. We cried when we left this hospital because we had received so much love. And every one of you are part of this little girl's miraculous story.
And I was just going to add that in addition to being family to us, you treated us so much like your own family members. But in addition to that, there was this superhero element. As my wife called me at 1:30 in the morning when they called a code on Haven, and I was with my other 3 children and rushing here, and my wife was in hysterics, on the floor basically with the chaplain. I went into the room and watched from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. as the RTs and intensivists and nurses fought for my daughter. And seeing that fight, it was a battle where they were getting her, to stabilize her. And, policemen and firemen, they get all the publicity, and they're amazing servants as well. But what I saw in that hospital room changed my life forever. They were my heroes, and they will always be my heroes. And at the end of that night, when she was stable, the nurse said, this happened because I have a great team, but I know who my captain is, and he pointed up and he said, that I give all the glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for what happened here tonight. And for me, that was such a great comfort and a great reminder of who is in control and who is guiding this hospital and who is blessing this hospital. So I pray with this new space for all the administration and staff and doctors and nurses and RTs and everyone else who works here, that you will be able to touch thousands of other families' lives, and that your work of life-giving will bless countless others. So thank you.